There was a time when Val Kilmer's voice could command a room, when his presence alone could steal the screen. A time when his words carried weight, his performances left audiences in awe, and his name stood among the greats. From Top Gun to The Doors, from Batman Forever to Heat, he wasn't just another Hollywood actor. He was a force, an artist who didn't just play characters, he became them. He studied, he obsessed, he transformed. But what happens when everything that defines you is taken away? What happens when the very thing that makes you you begins to slip through your fingers? Val Kilmer lived for his craft. Acting wasn't just a job, it was his identity, his purpose, his passion. He poured himself into every role, every line, every moment on screen. And then life threw him into a role he never auditioned for. Throat cancer, a disease that didn't just threaten his life, it threatened his voice, his career, his existence as an artist. The voice that once roared with power, that delivered unforgettable performances, was reduced to a whisper. The man who once spoke with effortless confidence now struggled to be heard. The world had its verdict. His career is over. His time is done. They whispered, they assumed, they moved on. Because that's how the world works, doesn't it? It glorifies you in your prime, but when adversity strikes, it's quick to write you off. But Val Kilmer, he wasn't done. Because a true artist doesn't stop creating just because the tools change. A true warrior doesn't surrender just because the battlefield shifts. And a true legend refuses to be silenced. Kilmer didn't retreat. He didn't hide. He didn't let cancer define his legacy. Instead, he found new ways to speak, to share, to inspire. He told his own story in Val, a raw and intimate documentary that revealed the man behind the characters, the pain behind the performances, the fight behind the fame. He showed the world that he was still here, still breathing, still alive, and then, when the world least expected it, he returned. Top Gun, Maverick. A moment that wasn't just about nostalgia, it was about resilience. A moment where Iceman, a character that had once defined his early career, became a symbol of his real-life journey. His dialogue was minimal, but his presence, unshakable. His return wasn't just for the film, it was for himself, for his fans, for everyone who had ever faced a battle and thought they couldn't rise again. Because Val Kilmer's story isn't about loss, it's about reinvention. It's about refusing to let circumstances define who you are. It's about knowing that just because one chapter ends, it doesn't mean the book is over. So if you ever feel like life has taken something from you, if you ever feel like your voice, your dreams, your purpose is slipping away, remember Val Kilmer. Remember the man who lost his voice but found a new way to speak. The man who faced the impossible and said, I am still here. Because true strength isn't measured by what we keep. It's measured by what we refuse to lose. And as long as there is breath in your lungs, as long as there is fire in your soul, as long as you are still standing, your story is not over. Not now, not ever.